Sunday this morning. Enjoy your Sunday and your hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee from W0TRD. Calling up KC0EII. Morning, Harley. Come on in for a hot cup and stand-up HMS.
Okay, good morning, Mark. W0TRD, KC0EII here. Hey, we got 28 degrees right now, and feels like 17, but we got 12 to 19 mile an hour breeze out there, and I think it's out of the south, southwest, southeast, somewhere out of the south anyhow. But 19 is the high speed and 12 is steady, so there you go. Anyhow, we got 91% humidity with that, and with future forecast is showing lots of snow, so don't know what's going to come, but I hope we don't get a lot of it. And them little skiffs like we've been getting, I just like them because I let the guy that put it there take it away. And I'm pretty happy with that. Well, anyhow, we'll turn it back to you, Mark. Say thanks for the cup of coffee. And a good morning to all the breakfast clubbers, and W0TRD is going to take her back, KC0EI, and we're finally going to be quiet. How about that?
Okay, Harley, good to catch up with you this morning. Yeah, I'm looking down the road, man. They're talking 50 degrees later in the week, you know, this week for you and I, and maybe some rain. Hallelujah, no white fungus. Good morning, great signal down this way. Enjoy your Sunday, Harley, and your hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee from W0TRD, clearing with KC0EII, calling up N0HMS, and stand-up Brad, KRX.
Okay, Mark, very good morning to you, my friend, and good morning to all those on the Breakfast Club this morning. Going up to 54 degrees with sunny skies. It's going to be a nice day on tap for the 5th of January. And tomorrow, 47, mostly sunny, and Tuesday, 46 is sunny. So we got some sunshine coming in next couple of days. Anyway, Mark, not much else here. Want to wish our troops, veterans, our first responders a very good morning. And God bless. And we want to give thanks to our armed forces for defending our country. Keep us free. We sure do appreciate what you do. Thank you, Mark. Have a great day.
Okay, Rod, good morning to you. Great report. Thanks for being out there this morning and riding along with us. Enjoy your Sunday and your hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee. We'll clear with N0HMS, W0TRD calling Brad, KC9. KRX, come on in for a nice hot cup and stand up Mike, LH and a B.
All right, W0TRD, KC9KRX. Good morning, Mark. Thank you for joining us this hour and having us aboard here. We got a whopping 26 degrees here. Other than that, good morning to everybody that's checked in here. Hearing everybody, that's a good thing. And hopefully the band holds out the rest of the time here. Everybody have a good morning. Mobile safely, stay warm. W0TRD, KC9KRX.
Yeah, you bet you know. It's been a great band this morning. Last hour, Rick, he went coast to coast. He's out there in Pfafftown, North Carolina, and he had what's his name, CON in there from California, and so that's pretty good. It was fun to hear it. Enjoy your day, Brad, and your hot cup. We'll clear with KC9KRX. Let's go looking for Mike up in Wisconsin Rapids. KC9LHB, come on in for a hot cup, and Bravo, Bravo, Tango, you're next.
You should be able to hear him. You're booming up here.
Let's see, 24 degrees. Cloudy skies out there. I was observing the skies. I was out feeding my cats. I have some outdoor cats right now. Don't know how I got them, but I have them anyway. Let's see. So, anyway, it's going to be like a high in the mid-30s, mid to upper 30s today. So, that'll be a very nice, we'll take it. Winter day here in Wisconsin. Winter can stay like this pretty much throughout the whole year until springtime comes around. And then hopefully not warm up too much from there. Let's see, out to eat for breakfast today. We haven't been able to do that in quite a while. So that'll be an enjoyable thing. And let's see, shopping with the XYL. After that, let's see, I plan on getting some LED light bulbs. The kind that screw in. Replace some of these incandescents that are, and some of the C4FM or C4, well anyhow, the compact fluorescent jobbers. Let's see, going with the LED lighting, let's see, slowly getting that done around the house. And then football today, starting to actually do it. The first one and two of the Eagles at the second one. Those are two teams that I'm picking. That's just somewhat safe. You can hear some of the people, and then all of a sudden things go right down into the dirt. And let's see, the other thing I got on my computer here is another QSL card. Hopefully I'll get something positive back out of that. W0TRD, you Mark, and everyone on the Breakfast Club, have fun with your radios. This is KC9LHB.
Okay, Mike, good to catch up with you. Thanks for the nice report this morning from Wisconsin Rapids. And you be careful changing those light bulbs. You be careful up on that ladder, okay? And you enjoy your Sunday. We're clear with KC9LHB. I heard Whiskey Golf, Zero Golf. You went on this list?
Put me on the list. I got to be on somebody's list.
You're on my list, big fella. Look out. You're just down a couple, three. Hold on, we're coming your way. W0TRD, any other check-ins?
November 0 Tango, Quebec, Quebec.
Whiskey India, over Mexico.
And 0 HDM.
I missed the last one. Let me tell you what we got. Whiskey Golf, Zero Golf, N0TQ and a Q, WI4M, N0HDM. Listen up, fellas. Who's the other one? I got Kilo Golf 5, question mark, Tango Whiskey. Whiskey, Alpha Whiskey, yeah, the fellas down there on 70 are just tearing you up, but I got you. Thank you for your patience. Anyone else?
Kilo Lima 7 Hotel Radio Oxford.
Hotel Victor Mike, give me your prefix. Hotel Victor Mike, come again with your call. The W0TRD with the Breakfast Club calling up Kilowatt 5, Bravo, Bravo, Tango. Comes up as Doug. Good morning to you, sir. Come on in here for a hot cup, and WJO, you're next.
All right. Well, thank you very much for letting me in this morning. This is Doug. My name is, yeah, I said that already. It's too early. Anyway, I'm located in central Arkansas, Pulaski County, and it is 30 degrees outside and clear skies. Nothing else to report, just good morning to everyone on the net, and we'll visit with you all on a later net, K5BBT.
Yeah, no problem, Doug. I'm kind of just, in the same situation this morning, just pleasantly here, but not quite as sharp as I need to be. How do you pronounce that, Maumelle or Mamali or what?
Well, it is spelled here Maumelle, but the French explorers thought the mountains in the vicinity looks like a familiar object, which is spelled Mamelle. So that's how that came about. Go ahead.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that?
Maumelle.
Maumelle, Arkansas. So there, you're sounding good. Good to catch up with you. Check in with us again, okay?
Okay, will do. 73K5BBT.
All right, man. Enjoy your Sunday. Great signal. There it is, fellas. That's Doug K5BBT, Maumelle, Arkansas. We'll clear up with him and go looking for Earl, W9WJO. Come on in, Earl, for Hot One, and stand up Paul, Zero Golf.
Yeah, W0TRD in the net, W9WJO. You know, good morning, Mark. And I say hi to Gary there. And by the way, I got my DVAP running. You probably seen me on the, I was on the local Rolla D-Star machine there. Well, when I got it started, I was talking to a couple guys on 160 down in the area there. And we flipped over and got on D-Star. So I just hooked the DVAP up to my laptop. Got her going again. And good morning to Steve there across the river from me and everybody else there. Well, anyway, we've got 35 degrees, going to get 49 today, and we've got a light wind out of the southwest there, about 5 miles an hour. So with that, hey, I'll see you here in another 5-6 minutes there, Mark. So I'll let you whittle a few more of them away there. W0TRD, W9WJO.
Okay, yeah, we're knocking them dead this morning. I'll tell you what, picked her up a little late. Couldn't see Rick going through another hour. And here we go. We're having a large time excitement beyond words. Should be illegal to have this much fun on the Hamradio. I'll tell you what. Hey, we'll see you a little bit. Clearing up with W9WJO, W0TRD with the Breakfast Club calling. Look out, fellas. Here he comes. Whiskey Golf, Zero Golf. Morning, Paul. Come on in here. Give me a report. Stand up TQ and a Q.
Good morning, everybody. This is Whiskey Golf, Zero Golf up here in northwest Wisconsin. Good morning, Mark. I got a room full of you. Good to hear your voice. Thank you for the email. And, you know, after the 21st of December, the days are getting longer, so we're halfway to summer. I mean, and this weather, I'll take it with a silver spoon. That's just one less day of, how should I say, refrigerator weather we got to deal with. So I will take it. And I keep looking out the window at the fifth wheel and longing for my first trip, which is about 120 days away, and it'll be the Dayton Hamvention. Over.
Oh, you're going to make that and do that again, huh?
Absolutely. I already have my reservations. We're going to spend about 8 days down there, kick back, and just take it all in. Over.
Oh, yeah, no, we are getting closer this spring. I stuck an RV plug out on the side of the building so I can plug mine in even now, and I'm excited. Just got that done. Hey, Paul, there's so much to catch up with you. I'm ready to just go on in here, but I got to finish up this list. You got anything else for us this morning?
No, just want to say good morning to everybody. Good signals, and hey, 19 was a good year, but I'm sure that 20 will be better, and I hope it's that way for everybody else. 73, have a great one, and I'm going to get my second cup of coffee for Whiskey Golf, Zero Golf.
Okay, buddy, say hey to Jeanette. Hope things are going well. Enjoy your Sunday and your hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee. Clearing with WG0G. Let's go looking for Gary, N0TQ and a Q. Come on in for a hot cup and stand by for Mike.
W0TRD, good morning, Mark, and good morning to the Breakfast Club. This is N0TQQ in Des Moines. I've got 39, and I'm going to 44 today, and it looks like the winds are in west-northwest at 20 to 30 today. It's going to be windy, and partly cloudy skies. Thanks for picking me up. You got an awesome signal from Iowa City today into Des Moines. So back to net, N0TQQ.
Wow, 39 already. Did the wind kick up there?
Yeah, it's going to be about 20 to 30 today miles per hour, so it's going to be pretty windy.
Yeah, still pretty calm here, you know, nothing going yet, so we'll just stand by. Okay, well, thanks for the nice report. You've got a great booming, smashing signal as well. Enjoy your Sunday and your hot cup of Breakfast Club coffee. W0TRD clearing with N0TQQ calling. WI4M. Morning, Sid. Come on in here. Give me a report. Stand-up HDM, Dave.
W0 TRD and the BC. Here's WI4M, Sid, Madison County, Kentucky. Temperature going down at 33 presently, 33. Anyway, man, sounding good, Mark. Good morning, all. W0 TRD in the Breakfast Club. WI4M.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Sid, there's a little bit of a chill going on there. Robert, up on top of the hill, is only 29 degrees. There's a couple hot ones. Dennis built that wall holding around Mexico, holding the heat in down there, and Steve in New London, he was warm, and now Earl. But unusual this morning, these 20-degree temperatures. Hey, you're sounding good, though. That cold weather's working for us, fellas. Good morning. Enjoy your hot cup and your Sunday, Sid. Thanks for being out there and for picking up that hour. We'll clear with WI4M. Let's go looking for Dave. N0HDM, come on in for a hot cup, and WAW, you'll be my tailgunner.
Okay, Mark. Good morning, sir. Thanks for checking me in. N0HDM is my call. And the name is Dave, and I'm located in St. Peters, Missouri. Got a temperature of 32 degrees, right at freezing this morning, going up to a high of 53 degrees. And they're saying sunny, breezy, and mild today, so I think we're going to have a pretty nice day for the most part of it. And I heard Steve say it's supposed to be for the next 10 days. I guess I'll have about the same kind of weather. We're only about 90 miles apart. So I haven't heard the forecast for the 10-day forecast, but today's supposed to be pretty nice. Don't have a whole lot of plans today other than we are going to go to church this morning. After that, don't know what I'll be doing. Probably whatever the wife wants, I guess. She's the boss. Thanks for getting me in there, Mark. Good to hear you. I have a little trouble hearing you with all the QRM from 3970, but I don't think I'm the only one having that problem this morning. Thanks, Mark, for getting me in there. Good morning to you, and see you later. N0HDM.
Yeah, no problem, Dave. Sounded good this morning with your 32 degrees, and yep, we're doing the best we can through the splitter and the splatter, but that's how it goes. Trying to, why can't we all just get along? I think old Bill Clinton said. Good to catch up with you this morning, clearing up with N0HDM. Let's call up, it comes up as Larry. You'll be my tailgunner, KG5WAW. Come on in, give me a nice report, and stand up, Earl. Okay, Jim, yeah, my fault there. I don't know. I wrote you down right, Whiskey Alpha Whiskey, and then brought you up as Whiskey Tango Whiskey. Say, tell me, where's Rockwall, Texas?
Rockwall, Texas is 20 miles east of Dallas.
Fine business, Jim. Well, good morning to you. What was your temperature this morning?
44.
Okay, well, thanks for taking the time to check in and ride along. You're getting the bottom of the pot, but it's good to catch up with you. I'd like to see you on the log again here on the Breakfast Club. Enjoy your Sunday and your hot cup. We'll clear up with KG5WAW, and it's the top. I'm into Earl's hour. W9WJO. Earl, here you go. Put me down at 32.1. 32.1, Earl, and we're looking for maybe 44, 45 for a high. Should be sunny skies, and like everyone else, it's supposed to start blowing. Thanks for being out there. You have a fun net. Good morning to each and every one of you. W0TRD, Iowa City, best 7-3. Morning.
Okay, Mark. Let's see here. I didn't have my pencil ready. I don't know if somebody's checking in there or what. Just get my last sip of coffee and getting everything spun around in the chair here. So, okay, you've got your 32 degrees there with a little leftover behind it. Yeah, we're climbing here 35.3 or something like that. It's increasing slowly, and the sun's coming up a little bit. Anyway, with that, thanks for doing the net there, Mark. Good job as always. And say good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Breakfast Club, where old timers are never forgotten and newcomers are always welcome. And this net's open to all amateur operators. If you'd like to join the Breakfast Club, you can check in the 10 sessions, then go to hamradio.com if you'd like a certificate. And my name's Earl, W9WJO, and I'll be taking calls for this session of the net. And before we get started, I'd like to take a moment of silence, remembrance of the silent keys that are passed on from our net, and those who gave their lives in defense of our great country. All right, thank you. And first off, do we have any mobiles like to check in this morning? Come now. All right, nothing heard, so I'll take regular check-ins for this session of the net.
Whiskey Alpha Zero, Lima Mike Hotel. 50 Kilo November, Echo, wait for the warning. Kilo Zero, Foxtrot, Charlie Golf.
All right, got LMH, SKE, and FCG. I know there was others there that got lost in the shuffle, so come again.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Victor Golf Oscar.
Okay, we got VGO and YNE there. Any more?
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Juliet.
Whiskey Bravo 0, Kilowatt and Zulu Bravo.
Kilowatt what?
Kilowatt and Zulu Bravo.
Okay, that's what it sounded like, but anyway, I just didn't get it all down there. So, all right, we got Wayne, CJJ, and KZB here. So, any more? All right, let's see here. Is that, okay, I can't read my writing there. I guess that was John, W0LMH, or, come on in and have a cup. That's W9WJO in the Breakfast Club.
W9WJO, WA0LMH. Good morning, all. And we have 30 degrees here this morning, and we had just a trace of snow, so most of that is gone. And it's been an awesome winter so far. We could take up spring, but I don't mind not having to shovel snow. It doesn't bother me a bit. I can spend more time down here in the radio shack and enjoy life and play with my friends. So we're finding projects to build, whatever. There's always something to do. Right now we're taking down Christmas, and that's always a big storm, and it's fun to put it up. We enjoy it, and then we got to take it down so we can go through it all again next year. And that's just about it. Back to the Mississippi River. I have a question. If anybody out there has used computer logging software, I've always done it paper log. If there's anything anybody would recommend that is good, especially if it's a free log. Over, WA0LMH, back to net control.
All right, good enough. Thanks for checking in. I don't know about logging software. I don't use it myself. I just use Excel here, but it's not really true logging. I just have everybody in here, and I write down who they are, and I use this for my list here. But I use part of it as a log a little bit, but anyway. So it's not what you're looking for long ways there, I can tell. But thanks for checking in. Got your 30 degrees. So, all right, 73U and good morning, Brad. KC5 SKE, W9 WJO in the Breakfast Club, and then standby Tom, SCG.
Well, good morning. Just had to wrestle the big dog off my lap. Every once in a while she wants to hug up. She rolls my chair and all that. She's about, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 pounds. I don't know. I have to weigh her when we see. Anyway, slow start to the morning here. First, the dogs let me sleep in to about 4:30. Usually their bellies are hollering. So got that. Our paper is late today. It's usually here by 5. And my 6-month shed project. The shed has been, well, I got it all, a fence and a shed back when I was still recovering from lung surgery and chemo. So now I'm finally all through all that, so we started on it. Man, what a mess this thing's turning into. I got the shed on sale, but you wouldn't know it by the money I've spent on it so far. It's coming to the end. We got all the cracks and crevices that didn't fit filled in and all that. So we're using it. I gotta go trim the shingles and let's see, there was something else. Anyway, and I think that, and of course painting it, but that'll wait till it's warm. So anyway, now I'm messing with that one. I hate key locks. Didn't find them big enough. Well, at Walmart to fit some things. So well, no big deal. That's enough complaining. Everything's going well other than a couple little goofy things. Good morning. KC5SK.
Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey.
KG5DX.
All right, got TW, KRX, and DX on the list. And by the way, Brad, what kind of temperature you got down there in New Mexico?
As soon as I unkeyed, I realized I didn't say. It is 35. KC5SK.
Okay, anyway, he's coming in good. I didn't think I missed it, so I thought I'd better get you down on the log there for that's about the same temperature we have up here. See, the sun's starting to come up. It's looks like it's, I think that's clear. It's not enough, I guess it's not bright enough to tell me for sure, but it looks like it is. Anyway, thanks for checking in there. You're probably a little darker than we are here so far, but sun will get there eventually. 73U, thanks for checking in. And all right, next we go see what Baker Tom's up to. K0SCG in the Breakfast Club, W9 WJO, and his standby Bob, BGO.
Good morning, Bob. Hey, good morning, Terry. Big good morning to you, and good morning to Earl and Shardy and everybody else here on frequency. Well, you know me, Earl. I'm always up to quite a bit. I don't know whether I accomplish a whole lot, but seems like always got a lot of loose ends to pick up around here. And I tell you, that worked out pretty well for me. You announced there a few minutes ago that I was going to be next on the list, and I was right in the middle of paying some bills with the online banking program that I use, and by the time my turn popped up here, well, I had all of the bills paid. Hit the button here, transferred the money, and away we go. It's kind of amazing anymore. I don't write over about maybe 4 or 5 checks a month now, and saves off postage. And interesting world that we live in, Earl, with all the technology. Of course, you and I have had several conversations. You know all about my banking background, 42 years in the banking industry, and I can't even imagine how much change I've seen in those 42 years from
the old manual posting machines that everybody used to use, all the technology now. You'd probably be interested in this, Earl, but the bank that I used to work for here locally is about a $500 million bank, pretty good size operation, and they don't even call it bookkeeping anymore. They call it deposit services, and to service bank that size, they've got, I think, 3 or 4 people left in what you might call the bank keeping or bookkeeping part of the bank. So a lot of change in those 42 years, and I know you experienced some of that also in what you did in your working career. But looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here in my part of the Ozarks. They're talking about mid to upper 50s, so I'm going to get out and take the Christmas lights down while the weather is good. I guess you'd say make hay while the sun shines. Give old Shorty a pat. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you and let you carry on with your list, Earl. All the best to you. W9WJO and the good old Breakfast Club, K0FCG here. Back to you, Earl.
OEB2UFO. Good morning.
Elian checking in.
Morning, Larry. Morning, Lynn.
Morning.
All right, now I got Larry and Len in there, and hey, I've got a question for you there, Tom. I was at the bank the other day, and they asked them about my routing number, and I know I work usually on the line between Chicago and St. Louis, reserve banks there, and I know the line is by US 24, Chicago's north, St. Louis is south, but I've got one that's different, and they couldn't, the gal there couldn't explain that to me, and I said, what's this mean? But now it's a regional bank, and they have a whole different kind of numbering system, I guess. Or go ahead.
Well, it might have something to do. Are they part of a larger banking institution, Earl?
Yeah, yes they are, because the bank got bought out by another one, and they must have a few dozen banks.
Well, that's probably the answer to the question. And of course, as you know, nowadays the checks never leave the bank. They don't do the old cash letter thing that they used to, where they actually physically transported the checks to the Federal Reserve Bank. They all get scanned and digitized, and they shred the checks, and they never leave the bank. QSL?
No, yeah, QSL, and instead of all the big machines, they just have a little scanner, and it goes in the computer, and it's done with. But I just thought I'd throw that at you there. I guess been retired here from it for a few years, and that just had me going there thinking about that. I didn't really take time to look it up, but anyway, thought maybe, hey, I got to kill a frog here.
Well, I'm sure it's got something to do with the fact that they're probably part of a regional banking system. I'm pretty sure my checks still have the old St. Louis Fed routing number on them. I'll have to take a look. I'm going to be writing one this morning for church, but that's one of the few places that write checks for anymore.
All right, well, good enough on that, but thanks for the info and checking in there, Tom. Better get with the list here. We'll put people to sleep there. We'll have to have a wake-up call, but anyway, you have a good one, and we'll catch you later there. Next, I got, what's that? I can't read my writing. What's that? WB9VGO. Anyway, Bob from Downers Grove, you're up. If I messed up your prefix, I just couldn't read it, what I wrote there, so sorry about that. And then Standby Wayne, WA1YNE there. So, good morning, Bob.
Hey, good morning, Earl. Good morning, everyone on the Breakfast Club this morning. WB9VGO, Bob in Downers Grove, Illinois. And We're starting out the day. It looks kind of overcast. It's maybe a little early to tell if the sun's out or not. I'm looking out the back window here. Just got a little, almost a porthole I could look out here down in the basement, and I see gray. It just looks gray. I don't see the sun yet, but might not have even risen above the horizon. We got a temperature right now, 25.5. Going to get up to about 40, 41 degrees, something like that. And looks like we might see a little bit of sunshine today. The main thing we're not going to see is the white stuff, so that's a good thing. I don't see any snow in the forecast, and with it getting up into the 40s, that shouldn't be a problem. So I have a little bit of a dusting from a day or so ago, but not too bad. Didn't really have to shovel. I think I went over one little... In fact, the one that last snow we had, it was just mostly... it seemed to all land on my car when I had to clean the car off, but the sidewalks and everything weren't too bad. So that's it from Downers Grove. Everyone have a fine day, and good to hear everyone this morning. Good signals all the way around since I woke up, so love the band like this. Don't have to strain to hear anybody. Back over to you, Earl. W9WJO, WB9VGO.
All right, Bob. Boy, that frog just don't want to go away this morning. That thing going to jump in and grab me again here. Anyway, thanks for checking in. You're 25.5 degrees there. And, well, the sun's getting not up yet, but it's, you know, in the last 5 minutes or so, it's where I can see out there real good. That's why I appreciate, I used to have my shack in the basement with 0 windows in it, so never did see anything down there, but I felt an earthquake when I was down there. I guess that cement floor conducted that pretty good. And that was in the wee hours of the morning, and I did call the Weather Bureau down in St. Charles there, and got talking to the guys. I said, well, it's not really a weather event, but figured nothing going on, I'd call in and let you know about it. And there's glad I did. We had a nice little conversation there. But anyway, thanks for checking in. 7-3 to you, and good morning to Wayne, WA1YNE in the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and stand by Mike, CJJ.
Alrighty, good morning, Earl, W9WJO, WA1YNE here. Good morning to Bob over there in Downers Grove. And, boy, I'm telling you, talk about feeling an earthquake. I remember a store I used to dread going to work or in or doing anything up there in Virginia when I lived down there. We had a store in the middle of a mall, and for some reason they were the right spot, but every time they found they did some truck work down there, you could feel the thud through the floor of the store, and I always worried it was going to break through and fall down or something, but it never did, but it sure scared me. But, yeah, that can be earth-shattering if you're not careful. We're still sitting at 28 degrees, I'm sorry. 28 degrees, the barometer changed just a wee bit. It was 30.02, now it's 29.86, dropping. And the humidity is 94%. And the sun is just beginning to make the sky a little orange over there. I can't see it yet, but I can see the clouds are a little brighter in the spot where it usually comes up. So it won't be long, I hope, before it's up over the top of the horizon here. And I got to run and start getting ready. I'm going to come pick me up and take me to church this morning. So I want to be sure to be completely ready by the time they get here. And it'll be good to go. Last week I had to visit, I forget what the deal was. Oh, last week they didn't have service. I never did figure that out. First Sunday of the year, last Sunday of the year, they didn't have service for some reason. So this time they're going to be in there, so I'm going to go get ready. It's good to hear you in there this morning, girl. Have a fantastic 2020. W9WJO, this is WA1YNE in Naperville, Illinois. Back to you.
Whiskey 8 Foxtrot Kilo Yankee.
W9DON.
Morning,
N0JA.
Morning,
Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway.
W5UYF.
AB9DEH.
W9 Papa Juliet.
All right, boy, everybody woke up here. Got FKY, DON, JA, and 9N, UYF, DEH, and 9PJ there. So, well, we got a group of growing here. And, hey there, Wayne, hey, I was going to tell you something about earthquakes here. Now, we had a bigger one another time, and it woke me up about 2-something in the morning. And I just remember I didn't really know what it was at first, and I just took my, I'd lay on my right side, and I took my left arm and rolled back there a little bit and reached and see if Judy was still there. And I teased her about that because, I don't know, I thought maybe she fell out of bed or something. Go ahead.
Oh, my. Yeah, you survived that. You did all right. If I'd have said stuff like that to Joyce, she'd have whacked me over the head with a frying pan. But, oh, my, no, I tell you, the only one other than that one that I ever know of was my dad was working in my van. And when the earthquake hit, he said it felt like the truck jumped up about a foot off the ground because his legs suddenly roughed the air. So, yeah, they can be kind of interesting, shall we say. Back to you there, WA1YN.
Oh yeah, well she was pretty good humored. I mean, but anyway, yeah. You know, when you're waking up, you don't know what's going on there. And it took me for a little bit. I figured it out pretty quick, but I just had to throw that in there. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and we got a pretty good. Did I acknowledge? It's a UIF, DH, and PJ there. So we got quite a few check-ins. Better get with the list here. WHCJJ, good morning, Mike. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Stand by Jim, KZB.
Well, good morning, Earl, and to everybody on the Breakfast Club. This is Mike, WHCJJ, located here in Northwest Ohio. Temperature here, 30 degrees, and not a whole lot going on today. Everybody enjoying the day, and thanks for doing the net, Earl, and thanks for the coffee. Back to net, this is WHCJJ. Over.
Have a good one, Mike.
Good morning, Mike. This is Len.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
All right, Mike, we got you 30 degrees, sounding good this morning. Thanks for checking in with me there. So, 7-3 to you, and good morning, Jim. WB0KZB, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Stand by Gary, Tango Whiskey. And, and say hi to Candace there. Go ahead, Jim.
All right, well, good morning to you, Earl, and good morning to the Breakfast Club. This is WB0KZB, Jim here in Crystal, Minnesota. It is 28 degrees here, 28.4. And last time Max and I were outside, there was stuff coming out of the sky, but it wasn't snow and it wasn't sleet. It was that in-between stuff. Gravel or gravel or what, you know, that stuff. It's the last of the Vikings football games today because I don't think they're going to make it past the Saints, but we'll see. And let's see what other good stuff is going on. Got church also scheduled. And as you can hear in the background, Max running around in circles. So it's a pretty normal Sunday morning here, and everybody so far is sounding fantastic. We got a good band today. Earl, have a great day. Good morning to all out there, and we'll see you around soon. W9WJO, WB0KZB.
right, thanks for checking in there, Jim. Let's see here, and got you 28.4 degrees there. 7-3 to you, good morning, Gary, KF0TW, and a Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and standby Brad, KRX.
W9WJO, Earl and the Breakfast Club, good morning. I have 29 degrees here, and just getting along with, getting shower and dressed, done with that, getting breakfast ready here. So, good signal on you, and had some thought about, checks. You know, I ordered some checks yesterday, still use checks to pay some bills and all that, and I put in the routing number, and the institution, did not appear on the preview of the check. So I called them and said, why is that? And I don't know why that is. It doesn't appear. So, anyway, hopefully it'll be the correct bank. Will appear. Probably doesn't matter what's printed on the check other than the routing number, I guess. Anyway, enough of that. Thanks for running the net. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Tango Whiskey, Gary in Rolla, Missouri.
W0 Golf Zulu. All right, got you on the list there, Gene. And, I was thinking, Tom's listening there. I was just thinking the other day, I had somebody, I said something about I could get on the computer and print out my own checks. And somebody said, you can't do that. And I was just thinking, well, bet me and lose. I've got a mixer and coder at work. And I always thought I'd make my own custom checks, but I decided against it there, but even though I had the ability to do so. But anyway, 7-3 there, Gary. Thanks for checking in. Good morning, Brad. KC9KRX and the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and standby Paul, DX.
W9WJO, KC9KRX. Good morning, Earl. Thank you for doing the net this hour. You're sounding good here. Good morning to all the ones that's participating on the net. Hearing everybody so far. We got 26 degrees here. Not sure how far it's going up to today, but once we got it to bullet. Just want to come in and say hello and wish everybody a good weekend. What's left of it? If you got to go anywhere, mobile safely, stay warm. W9WJO, thanks again, Earl. KC9KRX. K9WYB.
All right, we got WIB on the list, so, all right, thanks for checking in there, Brad, and 7-3 to you, and good morning to Paul, KG5DX in the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and standby Larry, UFO.
Okay, morning, Earl. Everybody else on this 5th day of 2020, Sunday, and this coming week only has one Monday in it. Seemed like the last couple of weeks had a couple of Mondays in it. Well, we made it all the way to 59 yesterday. They're just talking 50 today, but that's not bad at all for first part of the year. Yeah, one of the banks I do business with here got took over by somebody else, and boy, they got a lot of empty discs in there. I don't know, maybe I ought to take my money out of there too. Well, except for Dave there in Rolla, probably a lot of people were glad to see New England and Tom Terrific get beat there last night. And he sat home watched the rest of the playoffs. Anyway, hope everybody has a good day. This really dropped earlier when I got up. It's 36. It's now down to 31, so it must be clear out there. I just wonder, you got a lot of traffic coming from Missouri into Illinois now to open up your new vendor stand there? KG5DX.
I don't know about that because I live out of town here away. So, but now they're supposed to have two places here in Quincy, and that's kind of unusual because there's a lot bigger places in Quincy that don't even have any kind of dispensaries there, I think. But so I don't know about where everybody's from. I've just seen it on the news. The first day or so there, they showed the lines up the people have been sitting out there in the cold for 5 hours or whatever it was, and in that. So But we have our second one that didn't open for some reason, and the TV showed that they had some sign up there about I'm trying to remember now who they blamed it on. They couldn't get something through with the state or something, I think it was. So we just have one of them so far, I think. Or if the other one's open, I haven't caught that on. I must have missed the day of the news there. Paul, go ahead.
Okay, well, now I know here in Colorado, they sell more to in-state people than out-of-state people. Our closest one is 10 miles away, but I've never been there. Anyway, we'll let you get on with the net, KG5DX.
All right, good enough. Well, yeah, it's kind of interesting anyway. So, thanks for checking in. I'll say 7-3 to you, and good morning, Larry. WB2, UFO. W9, WJO, and the Breakfast Club. Stand by, Lynn.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is WB2 UFO here in New London, Hannibal area. 33 degrees. 33 degrees. So it looks pretty nice out there. The sun's just starting to come up. The sky is beautiful blue. It's going to be a beautiful day. Kind of confusing, though. It's Thursday was Sunday, I think. And that week between Christmas and New Year's just kind of messes up everything. You don't know what's going on. I'm retired, and for me, every day is Saturday, and every once in a while a Sunday is thrown in there. And then my wife is working, so I kind of figure out what's going on by when she's home and when I have adult supervision. And that's what totally destroyed my time sense here. It's going to take me at least 2 or 3 weeks to get back into any kind of a groove. With that, thank you for the cup of coffee this morning. This is WB2 UFO.
Kilo Zero, Papa India Radio.
All right, get you down there, Rich. And, well, I know what that's like, but, you know, I have trouble there. I don't write hardly any checks when I do, and, man, I think the last one I did, I didn't even have, I left my cell phone in the truck, and I was going, gee, because I used to know that because I had to fill out paperwork every day, and call reports and all kinds of stuff, and keep track of your weekly or your daily, what you do, and anyway, log it all down. And so, yeah, now I rely on my cell phone or computer or something to tell me what it is for sure. And anyway, enough of that. Got you 33 degrees, sounding good up here, and we'll catch you later. Over you, Lynn, N9LEN on the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, stand by Paul, FKY.
Good morning, Earl. Good morning, Larry, and all who can hear me, N9LEN, snow, Janesville, Wisconsin, 27 degrees, Earl, going up to 44 and partly sunny, not a bad day. Some good football games coming up today. We'll see how things go with that. What's the temperature in Quincy, Earl?
35.4, so it's increased 0.4 since I started the net here.
Thanks for doing it, Nat. Everybody have a good start to the week. This is N9LEN.
All right there, Lynn. Thanks for checking in. 7-3 to you, and good morning to Paul, W8FKY on the Breakfast Club, W9WJO. Stand by Don. Get the orange juice out.
Yeah, W9WJO. This is W8FKY. Paul in Shelby, Ohio. Good morning to you, Earl, and everybody else on the Breakfast Club this morning. Earl, we're at 30 degrees right now. We're supposed to have a high of 38. We're cloudy out there. We had a little bit of that white fungus overnight. Nothing really sticking on the ground, but rooftops got a little glaze on it. So, anyway, thanks for the morning cup of coffee. It's my second morning cup of coffee from the BC this morning.
and everybody have a good week coming up there. So, W9WJO, this is W8FKY.
Okay there, Paul. Yeah, I've been doing more talking than drinking coffee this morning, I think, so mine's getting a little warm in the bottom of the cup. I'm going to have to not pour a full cup there if I'm going to do that. So we'll be chugging the bottom here and filling her up pretty quick. 7-3 to you, and yeah, I won't have to worry about the coffee pot. I'll fill up my cup there while Don's having an orange juice there. W9DON in the Breakfast Club. W9WJO. It's done by John. J.A.
Hey, send Shorty after a cup of coffee for you.
Well, I would, but actually the coffee pot's in here and she's gone. But yeah, well, she comes in, gets her treats, hangs around for a few minutes, and she's out of here sometimes.
You need to train her better. Good morning, Rosa.
I said it a couple times before, but I guess I got covered up, Tom. Good morning, Betty, and I guess you too, Tom. Okay, got that out of the way. W9WJO, good old button for us. This is W9DON. And you told everyone my name, which is Don. QTH is at TQ Farm. That's located on the east edge of beautiful, sunny today. It was overcast when I first got up, but the sun has popped out, and it went from 26 degrees when I checked in to all the way up to 28 now. So we're gaining. But the wind is starting, and it's going to get pretty windy. Get up somewhere in the 40s, so maybe that'll help melt off some of the 2-inch snow that we got night before. Oh, it's wet out there. Neighbors guys down by and sitting out in the field, waiting for it to dry off so we can cut the soybeans. Just doesn't get the winter to do it. Anyhow, we're gaining on the time for the spring to get here. Another day since I reported. At the present time, it's 74 days, 15 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds until spring. W9DON, thanks for the line.
All right, Don, thanks for the spring report there. And now the wind's picking up a little bit here. I said it was 5, now it's hitting about 10 there at the max. So it's, I don't know what it's supposed to do later on. I haven't paid any attention here. So, thanks, Devin, for checking in, 7-3 to you, and good morning to John, N0JA, W9WJO, and the Breakfast Club. Stand by, Kurt, 9 November.
Yeah, W9WJO and the BC from N0JA, Bowling Green, Missouri. It's 29 degrees in the front yard and the backyard both here, according to my thermometers, and the National Weather Service says it's 33, I think, or 31 or something like that, going up to 51 today for a high. Looks like it's very clear out there. Severe clear probably would be a good description of what I can see out the window here. Anyway, boy, hearing everybody really good on the BC this morning. The signals are quite good, and sounds like we've got the kind of band condition that work really good, at least at this hour. Anyway, just good morning and a good first day of the week on Sunday here to the whole group on the BC this morning. W9WJO and the BC, N0JA, thanks.
All right, there, got to 29 degrees there, John. Good to hear you this morning. And, well, I don't know what happened here. Anyway, I got a computer malfunction here, I guess, or maybe the internet quit working here. Because I was going to check the weather out, and it's not there. But who knows? Something's going on. Anyway, we don't need it. So, thanks again for checking in there, John. Look forward to catching you for coffee one of these days if you make it up here. All right, K9N and the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and standby Vern, UIF.
Hey, okay, thanks very much, and good morning to you there, sir. I'm in beautiful Roscoe, Illinois, just a little south from the Len Den, and good morning to you, Len. Got a good signal today. We got 26 degrees in Roscoe. It's supposed to get up to 42, so we'll get rid of a little bit of snow that's left on the ground. There isn't much there. But we'll get rid of that. I haven't heard anything from the south side of Winnebago County, meaning low voltage AC9LV or Jerry KU9S or Bob KU9I. I haven't heard those guys. Usually John is on earlier, but again, I ain't heard a peep out of them guys yet, so I don't know if they're just sleeping in or what they're doing. No big plans for today necessarily. I do have to take a small radio cabinet and sand it and paint it. It needs a little care on that thing that I picked up, and so I'm going to do that and hopefully make sure I get the paint going the right way toward the cabinet instead of spraying it in my eye. So if I can do that, I'll figure the day's probably a pretty good day. Earl, thanks a lot for picking me up. You take care. Happy New Year to everyone, and everyone be careful. W9WJOKE9N, I'll be clear.
Whiskey 5, Quebec Charlie.
W0HMO.
Okay, I got Quebec Charlie here, and who is the other one?
W0HMO.
Oh, I doubled with one ending in O. The W0, give me your last three there again.
Hotel Mike Oscar.
Okay, I got Mike Oscar. What did I miss?
Hotel Mike Oscar.
Did anybody give me a hand with that?
Hotel Mike Oscar.
Oh, okay. Thanks there for the help. So, with that, let's see here. Maybe, if I can get some help, I'm going to go ahead and get you in there. You're a little light on me there, Dale. So, come on in and have a cup there. W0HMO, go ahead and pick her up. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, this is W0HMO. Thanks for picking me up, Earl, and greetings to everyone else that's out there this morning. We got 37. Looks like a beautiful morning on the horizon. Winter's one day shorter. Have a great day, everyone. W0HMO.
All right, you must have turned something on there because you was very weak in the beginning, but you was real good there with your check-in there, Dale. So you got the filament formed up there evidently. Hi. But anyway, we got you in there, so I'll get back here to the other end of the list and say good morning to Vern, W5UYF from the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and stand by Jerry, DEH.
W9WJO and the Breakfast Club, W5UYF. Palmyra, Missouri. Good morning from Palmyra. Well, we got some sun shining out there and about 36 degrees here. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Maybe get up into the high 40s, so we won't complain about that. Say hi to Larry and John downriver there, and y'all have a good week. Back to you. W9WJO, W5UAF, right?
Okay there, Vern. Good to hear you this morning. Maybe we'll catch you on the After Breakfast Club if you stick around. So, 7-3 to you for now, and good morning, Jerry, KB9DEH. How's it going up in Prairie City, W9WJO, and stand by Paul, PJ.
Good morning, John. W9WJO, Earl, Breakfast Club in Quincy, Illinois. Store Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel, Jerry, Prairie City, Illinois. With the sun shining brightly and frosty out there. So, 32 degrees outside. I'm afraid that my
Gabe Smith. I'm about ready to play out there on the fence. They're putting on a battery in this morning. So far, it's showing something, but it still says low tension in the battery, so I don't know what's going on with it. So anyway, that's about it for here. Got to get ready for church and eat at the Dairy Queen, I suppose. Come back home and watch football. So that's about it for here, guys. Earl, W9WJO, Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Echo Hotel.
Okay there, Jerry. Well, we got you picked out of there at 32 degrees. We got a neighbor there. It must be about 12 to 15 kilohertz wide. That's what's nice about having the spectrum scope on this 7300. You can see what that is. But I mean, they were. If there was somebody on 9376, they could hear them too. That's how wide they are. But anyway, that's kind of. I just have to chuckle. There's not much else I can do about it. But anyway, thanks for checking in there, Jerry. 7-3 to you, and good morning, Paul, W9PJ, and the Breakfast Club. That's W9WJO. Stand by Gene there, GZ.
Good morning, W9WJO, and the Breakfast Club. This is W9 Papa Julia. Name is Paul. I am also in Roscoe, about 2 miles south of Kurt, and I just thought I'd get on here and see what goes on in the morning and see if anybody could hear me. My antenna's running through an icy pine tree, but looks like it's loading up okay. We got about 27 degrees. It might have gone up a degree after Kurt transmitted. I don't know. He might have warmed up the ether there. It's supposed to be in the low 40s today. My coffee's cold, and I got to go get upstairs and get ready for church, but just want to say good morning, everybody. Go ahead, Wayne.
Hey, Paul. KD0YTH. All right, here. Let me see if I have this right. I got JGO, YTH, and HRO. Is that correct? Okay, it must be. And yeah, Paul, it's kind of like we've got a Wasco invasion there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad thing, I think. How are you reading me?
No, I copy you fine. Give me another one.
Okay, W9WJO. This is W9 Papa Julia.
Yeah, just if you want a reading, it's plus 20, and it might be peaking just a couple of hairs over that. So I'd say you're doing fine.
Okay, good. Just glad you can hear me okay.
Yeah, you hit about plus 30 that time. So yeah, you're definitely no problems, and the audio's coming through good.
Okay, well, I'll let you go on with your business. You got a lot of people here looking to talk to you. Go ahead.
Boy, you keep going, you're going to hit plus 40 here, so looks like it's climbing. Must be the conditions there. Either that or your tubes are warming up or something. They're high. Anyway, thanks for checking in. W0GZ in the Breakfast Club, W9WJO. Good morning, Gene. Stand by Jim, WYB.
Hey, Earl, the temperature.
Hey, good morning to you, Earl. Good morning to the rest of the Breakfast Clubbers out there. This is Gene. I'm in Ross County, northeast Missouri. And temperature here this morning is 35 degrees, predicted to get up to 51 today and be clear. It's real clear right now. And so, looks like we're going to have another fine day, especially for January. I did hear a little QRM from down the band, but it seems to be gone now, too. Anywho, I think I'll drift down to Casey's this morning, see if anybody shows up. I want to say a special good morning to my buddy Lynn, L-E-N, up there in Janesville, and to Larry, UFO. He's my neighbor right to the north here, and Don, D-O-N, over at CQ Farm. And my neighbor to the south, John, N0JA, and to Steve, my neighbor to the east, YTH. So, anyway, thank you for taking the net, Earl. I'll look forward to next time. 70 Golf Zulu.
KF0XQ in the mobile.
Whiskey India 4, Mexico.
What was that last? Adding in Whiskey Charlie? Let's see here. Make sure I have it right. Just give it to me one more time, please. Yeah, okay, somebody keyed on you there, but was that Juliet Whiskey Charlie? Okay, I think I've got it right there, but this second here. Let's see. Was that Juliet Whiskey Charlie, right? KJ4 ZWC? Okay, good enough. We got you down there right there finally. So thanks for bearing with me there. I had at one time somebody keyed up on you there just as you was the last time I had everything but one letter correct and somebody keyed on you, so that's what happens, but we got you down there. All right, we'll say 7-3 to Gene there. Good morning to Jim. K9WYB. How's it going in Oak Creek here? W9WJO in the Breakfast Club, and stand by Rich, PIR.
Yeah, W9WJO at the Breakfast Club. This is Jim, K9WYB in Oak Creek. 26 degrees and ugly. I was going to say, good day to watch the rest of the wild card football. Other than that, I'm just sitting here drinking coffee, playing on the computer, waiting for the day to get going. Thanks for having me in here. 73 to everybody. W9WJO, K9WYB.
All right. Thanks for checking in there from Oak Creek this morning. And sorry there, Dave, I meant to get you in the mobile there, but doing all my writing and carrying on, I overseen that. So anyway, come out. KF0XQ mobile there. Come on in and have a cup. W9WJO.
KF0XQ in the mobile. Just now getting on I-44, headed to town to go to church. 32 degrees, freezing point, 32. And clear skies and everything. Earl, thanks for picking me up like that. And I'm ready for Sunday. That's okay. I don't want you to do about that out in Nebraska. But anyway, oh well.
Good morning, XQ, WB6AMY.
Good morning.
All right, I got AMY on the list here too, so all right, well, good enough there, Dave. Thanks for coming in. Got your 32 degrees on I-44, so yeah, excuse me, got you picked out of the hash there, coming through just fine. Okay, good morning, Rich, or K0PIR in the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, standby Steve, 5QC.
Okay, good morning, Earl. Boy, good copy on you this morning. The band has been in really good shape this morning. And good morning to everybody on the Breakfast Club net. Right now in Pierre, we've got 35 degrees. 35 going up to a high of 39. And actually, it was 39 degrees about an hour ago. Well, I guess we've already reached that high. And lots of wind this morning. Wind gust over 40 miles an hour. And that's supposed to calm down a little bit later today. So thanks for running the net, Earl. And take care. We'll talk to you later. W9WJO K0PIR.
All right there, Rich. We got you 35 degrees, and we're trying to hit 36 here. We're just 35.9, so we're not too far ahead of you. So thanks again for checking in. 7-3 to you, and good morning, Steve, W5QC, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. And stand by John, JGO.
W9WJO, Breakfast Club. This is W5QC, Steve here in Pottsville, Arkansas. Good morning, Earl, and everybody else in the club this morning. Good to hear everybody. Man, things to be in pretty fair shape. A couple that was a little weak on us here, but 32 degrees and clear skies this morning. And anyway, had a little, been getting a little slow, getting up and around here this morning. It's been a pretty bad year so far for us. Had a foot in our 16-year-old dog down on Friday. And sick for a little while and really deteriorated real fast in the past few days. And just kind of, I guess, quiet around town. Anyway, good to hear everybody this morning. I hope getting ready to get headed off to church this morning, and we'll get out of here and wish everybody a good safe week coming up, and catch everybody later on. Thanks a lot for the hot cup of coffee this morning there, Earl. Appreciate it very much, and you all have a good day today. W9WJO, this is
All right, Steve. Well, thanks for checking in. Got you 32 and clear, sounding good. So, yeah, the noise next door kind of subsided a little bit. I shouldn't say that. It'll come back there, honey. All right, with that, I'll say good morning to John, W4JGO. Good morning, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Stand by Steve, YTH.
WA0 Alpha Foxtrot Delta. Morning, Earl.
Hey, John. All right, got you on the list there, Bill, and thanks for checking in, John. Got you 30 degrees there, and that. So now I'll say good morning to Steve, KD0YTH in the Breakfast Club, W9WJO, and stand by Dennis, HRO.
W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. This is KD0YTH. Good morning, Earl. Good morning to neighbor Gene, and good morning to everybody on the name. Everybody got a good signal this morning. We're at 34 degrees. I said with the computer says, so I'll take that for our current temperature. Headed up to 52 today, but I have sunny skies. Looks like it's going to be a really nice day. Looks like we got some pretty nice weather the next week or so. We do have a little rain in the forecast coming in late this coming week, about Thursday. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice out there. Thank you for running that. We'll say 73s to everybody. Hope everybody has a great day and a great week coming up, and we'll catch you all later. W9WJO, KD0YTH.
All right there, Steve. Thanks for checking in with me this morning. Sounding good there, and got your 34 degrees. 7-3 to you, and good morning to Dennis up there by the North Pole there. KL7HRO, good morning, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Stand by Sid, 4 Mexico.
Okay, Dennis, we got your minus 30 degrees there. Well, I don't think anybody's going to, well, I can't say top it, and they're not going to get any lower than that around here anyway. So, now that's getting down there. So, thanks again for checking in, 7-3 to you, and we'll go down to Richmond, Kentucky there, see if it's any warmer. WI4M, good morning, Sid, W9WJO. And standby Norris, there's ZWC.
W9WJO and the Breakfast Club. Here's WI4M, Sid, Madison County, Kentucky, where, yeah, it's a little warmer than that 30 below. It's 33. Anyhow, sun's coming out. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Okay, Earl, back to you. Sounding good. W9WJO and the BC. WI4M.
K0TXT.
Check in, come again.
Kilowatt 0 Tango, X-ray Tango.
Okay, I got TXT and ZXH. On the ZXH, what was your prefix?
Whiskey 0, Whiskey 0.
Wait a minute. Slow that down a little bit on the prefix there. Give me your call again.
Whiskey 0, this is X-ray down, W0.
Okay, we've got W0 there. Just, my ears didn't start working quick enough there. Hi. All right. We'll get to you there pretty quick here. Anyway, with that, let's see if I got this one down right. KJ4ZWC Norris, is that correct? W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Come on in, have a cup. Yeah, you got a little light on me there, so let's see. Can anybody help me with that? I just want to make sure I have your call down right.
Go again, old man. Yeah, got it. What's your name and location? You got a temperature for us, please? Yeah, you say 44 and you got about 3 inches of snow?
No, I had 24. I got that.
Okay, yeah, that was Kilowatt Juliet 4 Zebra Whiskey Charlie for relay WA0AFD.
Okay, that's what I had down. I just, you kind of faded on me from when it checked in there. So, yeah, we got that. So, you go by Norris, is that correct?
What did you go by again? What is your name again? David Juliet, is that right, DJ? Juliet Charlie, JC. Got it, WA0AFD.
It goes by JC then. Okay, good enough. I'm just going to put you down in the book just like to see what you wanted to be called there. So we'll get you down and won't have to go through this next time because I got your temperature and everything come through fine. We're just trying to make sure I had you logged down there right, JC. Okay, good enough. 7-3, and thanks for checking in, and thanks for the help there, Bill. Next, I'm going to Minnesota here and say good morning to Calvin, WB6AMY, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club, and stand by Mr. Bill.
Good morning to the Breakfast Club, to all of them that can hear me. Today it's 35 here. It was up at about 39 when I got up, but it's going down. The wind was from the south, blowing the Texas hot air in here, but now it changed to the north, so it's cooling off again. It doesn't know what to do. So I thought it'd melt a lot of our snow, but he'll get some of it today, 35. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. I'll let you get some more of them. WB6AMY. You got a big signal today.
Morning, Cal.
Good morning.
Hey, Cal.
Good morning. I couldn't recognize the voice. Who is that?
Bill in Chesterfield.
Oh, okay. You went down kind of. You were loud when you were calling that other guy in, but you went down quite a bit. WB6AMY.
Jim, K0TXT. Morning, Cal.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning. Okay, back to that. WB6AY.
All right, Calvin. Thanks for checking in this morning. 7-3 to you. Good morning, Bill. WA0AFD in the Breakfast Club for W9WJO. And stand by Jim, TXT.
Okie doke, Earl. Good morning to you, and good morning to all of the Breakfast Club, W9WJO. This would be WA0AFD. My name is Bill, located in Chesterfield, Missouri, which is the suburb of St. Louis. As the crow flies, give or take a few micro miles, we're about 20 miles or so, pretty much directly west of that big old stainless steel arch down there on the riverfront, overlooking the Mississippi, which divides 9 land and 0 land. I just have natural curiosity. If you just feed that arch on 160 or 75, I wonder how well it would radiate. Of course, all those, they probably have you locked up for the rest of your life. You got all those rangers down there, and they would probably find 85 federal charges to file against you for trying something like that. So maybe I'll just let that one simmer. According to AccuWeather, we've got 34, sunshine, which it is. I looked at it, is a high today at 52 in sunshine. I'm going to watch a little football today and continue in my activities, which is separating a bunch of old documents into that which needs to be recycled, that which can be pinched. I called last night around 9 o'clock. I gave you a couple, 3 calls. Of course, I haven't been on myself for the last few nights, so... But I did give you a call on 1865. And I'll be on again tonight, so if you can make it, fine. If not, that's fine too. Once again, 34 and 52 in sunshine. Everybody out there have my amateur radio call, which is another fine day. W9WJO, WA0AFD. Special good morning, Jim down there. See you over.
Okay there, Bill. Yeah, I was thinking about you there last night, but I was busy on the phone until the wee hours trying to get a hold of somebody, and had some stuff to take care of. I guess I should be doing it. I'll get back on it today anyway, but I won't get into that. But I was busy. Had stuff to attend to. So, but I was. While I was on hold listening to elevator music, I was thinking about you there. Hi. So 7-3, and hope to catch you there. Let's see here. Hopefully we'll be able to do it tonight. Anyway, K0TXT, Jim, good morning. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Stand by Jerry, ZSH.
Well, good morning, Earl. Good morning to the multitude out there. K0TXT is I've got 41 degrees, but the sun is shining on the sensor out here in the corner of the Arkansas room, so that's not accurate, so I think it's down in the mid-30s someplace. Closing up to 52, mid-50s today, 55, hopefully we'll make it up there. Yeah, nothing going on. Playing hookies and church today, the way I was feeling all that great, still suffering a little bit from bronchitis and coughing quite a bit. You first you get from church, I was to start coughing up a storm. Please try to stay over the internet. So I'll say hello to Cal up there, and Tyler, one of our old friends up there, and on Nets up in Minnesota. I don't know if they just remind us Steve that he's still listening to WQ here in Arkansas, Pottsville. It's about 60 miles north of here. Say good morning to everybody on the breakfast shop, Bill, over there in Chesterfield. I think there was a Chester that was standing out in the field, but that was must have been before Bill, or Bill been out there that has been called Bill Field. Anyhow, enough of that. K0TXT, I think so. 730, have a good one. You got it almost right. It was a man named Chester who was outstanding in his field. Yeah, he beat me to it. WA0AFD.
Thanks, Bill.
Now that zero call come again? All right, let's see here. Is that Tom? Oh, Dennis? Okay, I must not have you in here. That's why. All right, give me your call again. I got KB0, starts with Tango. Is that correct? Yeah, that was kilowatt Delta 0 QDI, right?
Yeah, that's what I copied, yes. WA0AFD.
And Dennis, okay, we got you down there. Yeah, that garbage is really wide. I tell you what, everybody's got their own version of spread spectrum this morning, but that's the only thing I could think of calling it there. That's a nice way to put it. What do you think, Bill?
You're being very politically correct, which I don't begin to comprehend even in the least. Rose by any other name is a rose or a piece of dog, you know what is the same. Yeah, they're just a bunch of inconsiderate prima donnas who get on there and splatter like that. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. Not that I have a strong opinion on this or anything. WA0AFD.
Comment.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 10-4, good buddy.
That's next.
Go ahead with the comment.
You know, I just listened to that guy that's splattering. He's only 50 over in Tyler here. I know his call letter. I know who he is, so the FCC shall be informed. I'm an XOO, and they got the new program going on, and they haven't got it off the ground yet. We're turning it into a CB band, so I will take care of it. WB6AMY.
Hip hip hooray, Cal. WA0AFD said that.
I don't got a temper, but I just do what's right. I've had to do what's right all my life, and I'm going to still continue. I don't go for this BS. WB6AY, thanks, guy.
Okay, we better pick up Jerry here. W0ZXH. Good morning. W9WJO in the Breakfast Club.
W9WJO, W0ZXH. Kansas, we're at 37 degrees, 37. Seems to be warming up from the west here this morning. A couple comments. LAFD is at 1865 or 1965. I didn't catch that. I have a 7300 I got, and my 590 showed up the day after. I can't figure out how to make the 7300 work. I work there like the 10-foot 590. Sorry, Icom guys. W0CXH.
Yeah, it's 1895. I made a boo-boo earlier. 1895. We'll be on around 9 o'clock, QSL. WA0AFD. 1895. Okay.
Okay, Jerry. Well, yeah, on the 7300, I tell you what, to me, but I've always been an Icom guy, because I started out with a 730, 735, and 706, and 7100, and all that kind of stuff. So, I kind of stuck with Icom, because I don't know, I don't know. I just like the way they work, so I just stuck with them. So, anyway, to me, it's the best radio I've ever had, and I love the way it works. So I like the touch screen and everything. But the best thing to do is get with somebody sometime that's got a 7300, and so that's what I did. Get with another guy, and we both just kind of compared settings and stuff until we got it to where we wanted it there. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what somebody else told me. That the settings in there that I probably haven't found yet that might actually make it maybe to overload real easy when I transmit on one of my other radios. Goes into overload mode, especially when I'm on 160 with the 5 o'clock. But it shouldn't do that. Can't let that do that. But I'll have setting in there somewhere. W0ZXH. Have a good one.
No, okay. Maybe the ALC isn't working right or something?
I really don't know.
No, okay. Well, anyway, good luck with that. That's what we're running here is 7300, and I know there's more higher end Icoms and other radios, but I thought about getting a what is that? The 7610 or whatever it is, and I got tired of waiting on it and went ahead and got this, and I'm glad I did because I don't need all the extra knobs and buttons on it, and this is kind of easy to use for all the stuff it has in it. And so, anyway, that's my own thing there, but I'm not a salesman, but I could be, I guess, for them. So, anyway, 73U, thanks for checking in there, and go back to Dennis there. KD0 QDI, W9WJO in the Breakfast Club. Dennis, you come through fine that time. The interference wasn't bothering you, and I'm familiar with the 718. I've had one here I set it up for a friend of mine in the Illinois Veterans Home there, and which reminds me, I need to get out there and help him with that. I think he had some problems there, so and I know that's what Bill has, 718, and they're a good solid radio. It's why they've been around so long. And what the Icom guy said, and he didn't tell me what I'm about to say, but he said there's more of a commercial radio that's built around, and that's why it's been around so long. And it's good solid radio. So and that's why it doesn't have so many knobs and buttons on it. So they kind of, I guess, made a ham rig out of a more commercial radio. But anyway, that's the story as I've heard it there, Dennis.
Can I give Dennis a quick call? Hello?
Yeah, it's got KD0 QDI is what I have down here. So I think I got that right.
Can I give him a quick call, please?
Oh, you sure can. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dennis, this is an Icom 718, and I'm only running about 50 watts. I turned off the amp. Are you still able to copy? Yes, I am. Very good. And you hit it right on the button. It doesn't have too many whistles, bells, and clangs, and I love it. And I got you by 9 years. I'm the 81. So you were going to send me an email so I can send you an invite to our next powwow at the end of the month, but I never received it. So my call is Whiskey Alpha Zero Alpha Foxtrot Delta, and my email is just on QRZ. QSL QSL. Back to you, Earl, WA0AFD.
Okay, Bill and Dennis. Yeah, I will say I might show up there too, so I don't want to scare you away, though. skating way already there, Bill. Anyway, thanks for checking in there. Look forward to catching you again there. All right, that's number 36 on my list this morning. Everybody want to increase the numbers of the Breakfast Club session this morning. Come again.
About a copy, sir. KB926. KB9KR.
Oh, you got KR and NXO. So, and I missed another one. What was that? Let's see. And which KR did I get? Was that Jack or Dennis? Oh, Kilowatt George 9 KR. Bravo 9 Kilo Radio. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we got you there. KB9KR, Dennis, sir. Go ahead. I just wrote KR down. I've got several of you. That's that's a problem I'm going to have to figure out a way to get around there. But come on in and have a cup.
Yeah, no problem, Earl.
Hey, the more KRs, the better.
Hi.
Good morning. W9WJO. This is KR. Dennis, in Arkansas this morning. So anyway, 33 degrees, but I showed some chilly and down on 32 degrees probably. And just glad to see you're in here a little bit on overtime, Earl. I'm a little late for the game this morning, but just wanted to get in and say how you're doing all right. I heard Bill in there just a little bit ago. Good morning, Bill, over ASD, and just a whole bunch. Hope everybody's doing okay as we get on to this new year. 5th of January. So, only 360 days to go until the next one, or thereabouts. But anyway, it's all right. Hope you're having a good day there. Some days, generally, it's a couple days back. So that's a good thing. I think the day of rest thing very, very seriously. Although, it's just like anyway, Earl, thanks, and you take care. Good to hear you this morning. Good signal from Quincy this morning. And we'll catch up next time. W9WKO and the group. This is KB9KR. Okay, Dennis, thanks for checking in with me. We've got a pretty good net here this morning. We've got 38 check-ins so far. And had a few trouble with calls, but and then we've got our adjacent stuff, but I don't know, I was playing around here with my twin passband filters there. I usually quit using them, but boy, I need them today. I got to play around with that a little bit. So thanks for checking in 7-3. And the next call will have NXO. I don't have you on my list, so I'm going to need your prefix there. Come on in and have a cup.
It's supposed to be
me I can signal. Anyway, that being said, today's one of those days when I just got a great problem being quiet about being a cloud intelligence. I would just like to say that I could finally say God bless America instead of God save America, although that probably wouldn't hurt. And let's really all have a say, and I hope I've been heard in offending anyone here. Kilo Bravo 8, November X-ray Oscar.
Okay, that was Kilo Delta 8, November X-ray Oscar, is that correct? Okay, Kilowatt Bravo 8, November X-ray Oscar, correct?
Roger, sir.
All right, I'm saying that because we've got somebody that's not only wide, but they're about 1 kilohertz into our frequency here. And plus that, somebody else was tuning up, so on top of you, and I was still picking you out a little bit, but it's kind of a mess here. But I got twice the power I'm running I can, but I'm not going to do it. But it's tempting, you know. Maybe I can crank the processor up, but I don't want to join them. You know what I mean? Well, I'm running about 500 watts here, but I don't know. I do that on the net because I get through everything and make it easy to get out to everybody. But a lot of times when I'm not running a net and they're just shooting a rag, I'll run her down there quite a bit. And sometimes I've even gone down to 10 or 20 watts. You know, just kind of playing around to see how little we can get by with. But, when it gets like this, you got somebody running real broad and heavy and everything, and you need all you can get there. So, thanks for checking in with us there, and we'll get you on my list here, so I could just find you real quick here and get your information down. By the way, I didn't catch your temperature over there in Ohio. What do you have there?
We've got, I think it's 31 degrees right now, and it's only going to get a couple degrees warmer as the day goes on. And from the looks of the weather, National Weather Service, our weather's going to stay cold for about the next 3 days. So I guess maybe I'll just get out a copying machine and maybe like a mimeograph or something, and that probably
All right, good enough. Let's see here. You go by Rich?
yes, sir. Rich is fine. As long as it's not late for dinner,
Okay, well, they got into you again. I was just looking you up, but I didn't know if you're going by Rich or Richard or whatever. Whatever you want, I'll put down in the computer. All right, good enough there. Well, that's why I just went ahead and looked you up there in QRZ. I got some other calls. I've got like 5 new check-ins to me here, so I'm going to look them all up, make sure I get them right, and put them in my computer. So, by the way, I'm using another computer. I took my other one offline for a while, and so I put all my stuff on another computer. And actually, I'm using a laptop here with a keyboard plugged into it and going to 32-inch screen here. So we're making the laptop look like a big computer there, huh? Yeah, you're kind of fading on me there a little bit, Richard, so I think I'm going to let you go, say 7-3. You was banging in there a good S9 there for a while, perfect copy, so it's just conditions are changing there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sign out of the Breakfast Club here unless we got anybody else that wants to check in, so thanks for checking in, and I'll say 7-3 to you now here. For now, anyway. Anybody else want to get in the Breakfast Club before we shut her down?
Kilowatt Alpha.
Come again?
Kilowatt Alpha 0, India Delta Hotel.
K0 IDH, good morning. W9 WJO in the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. W9WJO, KA0IDH. Well, hello, Earl. Boy, finally got in here. Yeah, it's got quite a good run going here. Good to hear you out there. Glad you're running it today. And say hi to all the other breakfast clubbers out there. And it's 27 degrees here in Minnesota, and it's starting out a little bit of a cool start, but not like Alaska, that's for sure. So, Earl, you got a, did you just get that 7300, or have you had, I think the last time I talked to you, you didn't have that yet.
No, I've had it for a while. I honestly don't remember, but I've been using it here for a while because I had to reconfigure my shack because I used to face to the east, but now I face to the south. I can look out the window. It's what I have here. I have an L-shaped operating area here, and before I had the 7100 with this remote head there. What I have is an 18-inch tabletop. It's 8 foot long with 18 inches deep. So a full-size radio would not give me any working room at all to write, log, and everything else. Time you have a keyboard and everything around. So I had to move over, and so that's been a while. So I'd have to look it up and tell you. I forgot.
Okay, I wasn't, I guess I wasn't aware of that, I know at one time you were talking about it, but, yeah, well, it's you're really rolling in here, quite well, I'll say that. I'm on, my, oldest radio that I have here. I just thought I'd see if we could, if you could, understand it all right, and, got the Atlas 210X for running here today with an old D104. So finally found a microphone that worked on this thing. But yeah, wow, yeah, you're kind of dealing with the latest and greatest there, like a lot of other people are doing. Oh, that's great. I bet you're happy with that one.
Well, yeah, I was wanting to upgrade to something that had a good spectrum scope on it because, I used to work at a place where I had spectrum analyzers and all kinds of stuff at my disposal, and I've worked with other equipment, high-end equipment and that, and this is the closest I'll ever come to having one, but built in the radio. It shows my transmit when I'm transmitting, and so you know, it to me, somebody that's you know, an old techie, it's a thing to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. I know I've been looking at that too, but just don't know how I want to if I want to reconfigure the station here, or if I want to do what I've been doing, and I've been picking up used stuff and fixing it, and you know, have a variety of rigs here. If one fails, and I'll just go to the next one. But yeah, different ways of doing that, I suppose. I'd probably have to settle down and then move into something like that, but not quite ready for that yet. So, but yeah, it looks like quite an outfit. Yeah, well, anyway, I thought I'd say good morning to you, Earl. Good to hear you out there again, and like to get on Breakfast Club here every so often, if I can get myself rolling in the morning. So, you bet. Well, we'll let you go there for now, and but you are sounding good. Sounds like you're having a good time with all that. You can kind of watch what's going on around you too. You know. Yeah, there's been encroaching signals here and tuner-uppers and all kinds of stuff going on. So that's just great, isn't it? By the way, before I go, how's the audio on this rig? Does it sound all right to you? Do I have the levels set about right?
Yeah, you're doing good. You've got good audio. It punches through the noise and stuff here real good, because you're have an S9 signal. Voice goes up and down a little bit, but the audio gives it a punch to get through there. And what radio are you running?
This is an old Atlas 210X. I think this is back in the days where they switched over to solid state. You know, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that one, but oh, by the way, if you look me up on QRZ, there's a picture of my station there. So, or parts of it, I guess I should say, but that's the operating position there. But I still use my old radio, my old they still make them, you know, sell them. It's the 7100, and I have it here also on the old operating position. But I decided I was going to keep that in here. That radio has so many memories, and even though it's meant to be a mobile, I use it for a base station because it does so much. It does, you know, it does sideband, you know, radio CW and D-Star and everything, all the way from 160 to 70 centimeters, you know, excluding 220. But so with that, that's a good all-around radio. But I wanted something with a little better receiver plus the spectral display. Well, I got the 7300 there, so that's the scoop on that. And back in my younger days, even pre-teen, I was into listening to AM radio in the wee hours on weekends. The old 5-tube Wonder, you know, which I actually have one. I found one at a ham fest. I bought for $5. And a buddy of mine, Vern there, got me a filter cap for it and put it in there and got the thing working. But that 7100, I've got dozens of radio stations just programmed in that thing. I just click along the band with my 160 dipole on there, and you can pick up stations all over North America, basically, from Mexico to Canada and the U.S. There, go ahead.
Contact.
All right, no contact, go ahead.
Yeah, hey Earl, that other station, I didn't get his call sign. What's the call sign of the station with the Atlas 210? KA0IDH, there, Rich, go ahead. Okay, Rich, hey, I'll send you a link that'll have your audio on it. That Atlas sounds really good. QSL?
Okay, who's this?
This is K0PIR, Rich in Pierre, South Dakota. And your call is Kilo Zero India Delta Hotel?
Kilowatt Alpha Zero India Delta Hotel. I've talked to you before. Matter of fact, I just talked to you the other day on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, Roger, I got you now. Yeah, I'll send you a link and you can hear the audio on it. I think maybe you just drifted in frequency just a tad, just over the last few minutes. But boy, that thing sounds good.
Yeah, I just touched the dial up a little bit. Okay, I was wondering about that. Some of these old radios did, you know. This is an introduction, I think, to the tube days when they went to, I think owner Swan had to do something with these things. I'm not sure if it was a separate company, but I thought it was made out there too in Oceanside. But, okay, I was wondering about that. It required a high impedance microphone, which seems kind of weird for a solid state rig, but it does, and it from the research I've done, it sounds like that works the best on these. But that sounds really good. I might use this maybe a little bit more in what I've done then. But yeah, I've been picking up a few fixer-uppers and getting them back on the air, and got to do a little work on them, but. Yeah, well, that sounds good. Well, thanks, Rich. Thanks for the info and the report. I've always been wondering what it really sounds like. I don't have really a good way of monitoring it, what my transmit sounds like. Got one rig here that I got a few I could go through, but it's always good to get these reports, you know. You guys are running some really good equipment out there, and boy, no better way to find out than that.
Okay, yeah, I've got a Drake TR7. I think it's probably about the same vintage as that Atlas. And I had an Atlas a long time ago, and I really liked the transmit audio on it. It was great. And they do drift a little bit. This Drake TR7 drifts a little bit on me. So I got your email address off of QRZ. I'll send you the link to it. Okay, Rich?
Okay, yeah. Sounds real good, Rich. I really appreciate that. Yeah, okay. Well, you have yourself a good day out there, and thanks for the contact. Like I say, I appreciate that a lot. Kind of like to, I don't know, I kind of like dabbling with some of this older stuff. You know, I went through some older equipment, but I'd sell off and then rebuy, sell off, rebuy, and some of that stuff I wish I would have kept in a way, but, you know, darn tubes are hard to come by. I used to have an FTDX 560 Yaesu. That thing had pretty close to 300 watts output. In a way, I wish I would have kept that thing, but yeah, that thing had a truckload of tubes in it too.
Oh yeah, this Drake TR7 puts out about 130, 140 watts, and that makes it kind of nice. So yeah. Well, talk to you later, and you have a great day. And thanks a lot, Earl. I'll turn it back to you. K0PIR.
All right there, Rich. Well, I guess that takes care of both of you, doesn't it? But anyway, yeah, hop on in there. I haven't really closed the net out, but that's fine. It's 9:15 here or later. But I guess we're getting kind of loose there, but it doesn't matter when it gets this late, I don't think, anyway. So, anyway, anybody else want to check in the Breakfast Club, come on, or I'm going to go ahead and close her out. All right, well, that's it. Didn't hear anybody. I didn't really expect to this late in the day, so thanks everybody for checking in. This W9WJO, we turned the frequency over to normal amateur use. If there's anybody wanting to get an AVC station going, I'll be around here a little bit. Got the coffee left. W9WJO.